you were the vice chairman at Brookfield Asset Management prior to
the chair. I was the chair.
Sorry. In the fall, they moved their head office from Toronto to New York. Did you approve of that decision, and what does this say about your commitment to growing Canada's economy and betting on Canada as of now?
Okay. So two things. I'll just correct a few factual things. One, I was chair of Brookfield Asset Management. I ceased to be chair on the 15th, I think, of January. Second, the formal decision of the board happened after I ceased to be on the board. I do not have a connection with Brookfield Asset Management. No longer have a role, obviously, as I resigned in the middle of January.
You couldn't help but notice that Brookfield Asset Management, which is chaired by the Liberal leader's advisor, the Liberal leader's, of course, the Prime Minister's advisor. His company has relocated from Canada to the United States. So the question then was whether or not this could be seen as a rather spectacular example of businesses choosing the tax domicile or the business location that's in the best interest of their shareholders.
Well, if you want a quick comment, I mean, certainly I don't know the insights, but do I think it's a rather high-profile example of what I see in my practice day to day? Absolutely. I'm sure taxation has been a part of that overall equation, but I can tell you in the files that I deal with day in and day out, taxation in the last 9 years, and in particular the last 5, has been a significant factor for successful Canadians leaving Canada, and it's concerning.
To Mr. Clark, Canada is in a break-glass productivity crisis. According to the Bank of Canada, we've seen investment, business, jobs, talent leaking at a quite alarming rate to the U.S. In fact, investment from Canada is somewhere in the $500 billion that went to the U.S. And just recently there was some news that even Brookfield, who the head is Up Carney, even his company has packed up and looking to move to the U.S. now.